Okay, now that you've considered the features that are going to be appropriate for your client, you can now use the website filter to narrow down the models that are going to contain the features that you are looking for. So as an example, we're now going to go to our website and I have pre-populated our filter with the above features. So we'll just go through that now. So the website filter is down the left side here. We've selected a male colour scheme, an above the ankle height, a medium sole stiffness, a medium plus or a high counter support, and a middle weight in size 27. And by populating those filters, the website will select the models that meet that criteria. Now in front of us we have the 4 models that are going to meet that criteria. From here you could discuss with the client their preference for colour and style, etc., and select the appropriate model from what's provided on the website through the filter. So just a note about catalogues. Not every footwear option we have available is visible on the website. So that filtering mechanism I just showed you only filters what we have visible on the website. But there are many other options available, and they can be seen in the catalogues. So each brand has a catalogue. There is a link on our website to the brand catalogues. We are able to order anything from the catalogue. So if you can't find what you're looking for on the website itself, please have a look in the catalogues. So we're up to the 4th step of this prescription process, and that is ordering. So at this point you've selected the features that you need, you've selected the model that you need. Now we're up to ordering. So Well-Enable is NDIA registered and can accept all methods of management, including self-managed, plan-managed and NDIA managed. You can order through the website. All forms of management can order through the website, or you can phone us or email us to make an order. On our website there are 2 frequently asked questions about how you can order using your NDIS plan and how a therapist can order if you need further information. Once the product is paid for, we ship it provided it is in stock. If it's not in stock, it's something we would need to back order, or if something is a custom made order, then we obviously have to order that as well. Orders can take between 4 to 12 weeks depending on the brand. So once the product is ordered and you have received it, it's time for fitting. So we'll just briefly go through a guide to fitting. There is a guide on our website if you're after more information. But know the returns policy. So the returns policy is that if it's a stocked item, it can be returned provided it is in new condition and can be sold to another customer. So it must be provided back to us in pristine condition with the original packaging. Obviously customs or semi-custom orders cannot be returned. So know the returns policy. So it means that you need to try the shoes on inside in a clean environment. So don't get them dirty by going outside, for example. Wear the right socks. What the client typically wears is what they should be wearing, or the socks that they're going to be wearing with that shoes. Please use that for the fitting process. Tighten the laces or velcros firmly. On many occasions I get people coming back to me, is this fitting? And they don't have the laces or velcro done up firmly. So by firmly I don't mean tightly, but firmly so that it is against the skin. If it's too loose, the foot is just going to be moving within the shoe. So assess the length. If you can press down on the top of the shoe near the toe area to see how much the room is in front of the toes. There should be about a finger or a thumb's space for children, pinky space for toddlers essentially. Check the width. The foot should not be hanging over the sides of the shoe or bulging the shoe out. Check the heel fit. You should be able to grasp the heel and not be able to pull it off the heel. If you gently tug and see if you get any slippage of the heel. Check the person's alignment within the shoes. Check their comfort, ask them to go for a walk. And then finally, if there's an issue, there are various things that you might be able to do. Putting a filler, a flat inner sole filler inside the shoe to take up some of the room if there's lots of space. We also have little Velcro pads that can be threaded onto the Velcro of sandals, for example, to take up any excess space. So there's some things that can be done if the fitting is too loose. Obviously, though, you need to make a decision whether the fit is appropriate at that stage or whether it's not. If it's not, then you need to contact us to make an exchange or return of the shoes. If it's fitting fine, then the client is free to take them at that point, obviously. Just some tips about care and maintenance. Teach your clients to regularly inspect their shoes for wear patterns of the sole, any breakdown or damage to the uppers or fastenings. Timely repairs with a cobbler or bootmaker can certainly extend the lifespan of the shoes. Particularly if there's some particular sole wearing, for example, it is better to get that repaired by a cobbler than continue to let it wear. Obviously, the manufacturer will always include care instructions in the particular care instructions in the box of the shoes. So what to do if there's a problem? Wrong size, obviously, please contact us to arrange an exchange for the correct size. Standard footwear is not fitting or suitable, then you might need to consider semi-custom made footwear or even fully custom made shoes, which is obviously not from us. But if you're unsure about anything, please complete the details on the footwear measurement form with all of the measurements, send it to us and we will help you guide where to go. If there's a manufacturing fault, please contact us with photos of the issue so that we can assess it and advise on a resolution. If there's excessive wear and tear, please assess the shoes regularly for wear and tear, as I just mentioned before. A cobbler or bootmaker can re-glue or repair or even resole worn soles. Wear and tear of the toe box or the front edge of the shoe, for example, due to toe walking. If you know that's going to be an issue, you might consider something like Tough Toe, which is a coating that you can put on the toe box and front edge of the sole to prevent wear of the leather. So, in summary, measure the foot for stability footwear, measure the AFO and the foot together for AFO footwear. Measure the length, width and circumference accurately to the nearest millimetre. Add an allowance to the foot length for wiggle room and growth to select the right footwear length. Consider the features that are required to meet the needs of the client. Use the footwear filter and information in the footwear image and description to select the best option for the client. Complete the footwear measurement form for assistance with size and model recommendations if necessary. And always reach out to us for any help. We are more than happy to help. We would rather help you get the selection right than for things to go wrong. So please reach out to us. We're more than happy to help. So that's the conclusion of our talk today. I thank you for listening and thank you for your time. If you have any questions, please reach out to us. More than happy to help you. You can contact us via phone or email. Thank you. Bye.